Thank you for watching another video of the Mom Hacks. We're on Mom Hack 4 out of 5. We're almost done with this week and I'm so excited. If you have not gotten a chance to watch any of the other Mom Hacks, number 1, we were talking about the subject time management. Number 2, the importance of planning and organization. Number 3, mom guilt. And so today's Mom Hack is free resources for starting your business, or even if you have started a business and you feel like you're stuck or you need to progress your current business. I'm going to be giving some free resources that I was able to take advantage of, that some of them I still use, and so they're very, very helpful when it comes to starting an event. So if you have not seen a video from me and this is your very first time, I am Tramika Craddock, wife mompreneur. I help moms find a healthy balance between the daily tasks of motherhood and pursuing their own dreams. And so that may look different for every mom. One mom might have one child, one mom might have multiple children. Pursuing their dreams may be different. A lot of moms that I run into, and that's why I want to do this particular Mom Hack, they are looking for home-based businesses that they can start to make a little extra money because they may be a stay-at-home mom or want to be a stay-at-home mom, and they want to be available to take care of their children. And so that is the reason why I wanted to do this particular Mom Hack. I'm a part of a group on Facebook, and I surveyed, and I talked about this one of the other videos. I put out a post saying what keeps women from, or moms from, pursuing their dreams. Like, one of the things that they talked about was capital and resources. And so I want to be a help in this particular area because it is very, very important that we're not only being intentional about being involved with our children, but that we're intentional about living the dream life that we always desire. And so I wanted to be intentional about putting this information out here, and I'm definitely hoping that it will help. I have got a few inboxes and DMs and even text messages saying that the videos have been very, very helpful. So I'm so glad that I'm able to assist and be a part of helping you to pursue your own dreams. So I want to go ahead and dive right into, before I do that actually, just to let you know, there will be a live Q&A on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I want to say this before I forget, and right at the beginning of this week's this video tonight, is going to be a live Q&A on Facebook and Instagram at 10 a.m. this Saturday. Please join me because I want to be able to answer all of your questions live. And so any of the questions that you may have watching the videos as it pertains to you, your household, your children, your family in particular, because everybody looks different. And we had talked about that, creating our own blueprint and doing what works for our family. And so if you have any questions, go ahead and send those in to me. You can send those, you can DM me, inbox me. If you have my number, you're more than welcome to text me, email me, whatever that looks like. Put it in the comment box on this post. Make sure you send in your questions. Now, you still will have an opportunity to ask additional questions on Saturday, but it will be helpful just in case I have to research some of the questions and get you an answer if you send me those questions ahead of time. And no matter what, meet me on Saturday morning. I don't want to be there too long, so meet me on Saturday morning, again 10 a.m. that's Eastern time. I will be Facebook Live and Instagram doing a recap of all of the videos as well as closing it out. I'm doing this because no mom left behind. Like, that's going to be my hashtag for next year. And we have to get to a place where, again, we're being intentional about being involved with our children, but we'll be intentional about taking care of ourselves and living the life that we desire. And so that's the reason why I wanted to do this particular videos. We dealt with the basics day 1 through 4, time management, organization and planning, mom guilt. That kind of lays out the foundation. Now it's time to start building upon it. And so today we're going to talk about those free resources for starting or progressing the business. And then tomorrow we'll talk about, because now you start the business, or you start to figure out what you like, and you're starting to go out on faith and pursue these particular things. And then now you need help and support to be able to find a healthy balance in all of the responsibilities or all the things that you're dedicating your time to. And so we're going to end tomorrow with Mom Hack 5, which will be help and support. So please join me for that as well. And so bear with me because I've been dealing with my sinuses for the last 2 days. So just bear with me on that. And so when we talk about investment levels, I'm going to dive right in. When we talk about investment levels on our business, no matter where we are on our journey, particularly in the beginning, there are going to be free, minimum, and large investments. And so free meaning no cost at all, minimum meaning low cost, maybe $5, $10, $15, $20, couple $100, maybe even $1,000, depending on the level of business that you're opening. And then we have large investments where you may spend $1,000 or more on that particular business as an investment to get it started, to progress it, or whatever that looks like. And so keep that in mind. I'm going to be talking more about starting and progressing a business, but today I actually have 15 free resources that I want to share with you today. Before I do that, I always, on all the videos, I just don't want to dive right into giving the information. I want to give some type of backstory or give you some additional tips or some additional things that's going to help you. Like when we talked about mom guilt, it was 7 things to help you manage mom guilt or overcome mom guilt. But I wanted to give you the backstory of, what mom guilt causes in your life, or what are the effects of mom guilt. And then I talked about, definitely go back and watch that video. And then I talked about, some of the things that you should know if you're dealing with mom guilt. Okay, now that we have all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about these 7 things that's going to help you overcome mom guilt. And so same thing when it comes to starting or progressing your business. I'm going to give you those free resources, but let's just do a little bit of a backstory here. And so 3 key components that I found, and there are several components to starting a business. Let me just say that. And starting a business is not an easy task. Some people have it a little bit easier than others, a little tougher for other people, depending on the business, depending on how much time or money or work that you invest in the business. And so everybody's journey on starting a business or progressing their business is different. But from talking to clients and talking to other moms and on my own journey, these were 3 key components. Keep in mind, not the only components, but these were 3 key components that always came up when it came to starting a business or progressing a business. Number 1 is, what do you do? Being clear on what you do, and is it clear to the point that everyone around you know what you do? And just being transparent, I struggle with this probably literally for like the first 2 years of my business, because I felt like I was jack at all trades and people was asking me to do stuff over here, and oh, you're good at this, can you help me with that? But picking one thing, choosing one thing and saying, this is what I do. So what do you do? Number 2 is, who do you do it for? You're saying that you do this, but who needs what you do? So asking yourself these questions, even if you're already in the business. I was in it and I had to ask myself these questions to gain clarity. What do you do and who needs what you do? Number 3 is, how will they find you? What do you do? Who needs what you do? And how are they going to find you? Do they know that you even exist? Do they know that you even have the answer or the solutions to the problem that exists in their life? And so if you have not answered, ask yourself those questions. I want you to write those down, and I want you to answer those questions to get clear on what your business is, who are you showing up to serve, and where do you need to show up to serve them. And so I'm going to leave you with those right there, and I'm going to break it down just a little bit more. And so we're talking about, what do we do? You may have heard of the word niche. And so what is your niche? What do you do that no one else can do, like you do it, how you do it? It has you all over it. Your branding, your statement, your signature. So what do you do? What's your niche? Number 2 is, who's your target market or audience? Who are you serving? Who are you in the world? Who do you serve? And number 3 is, are you speaking up? And are you putting yourself in positions for the people who need what you have, to know that you have the solution to their problems? And so I put here, putting yourself in a position for your target market to find you. And so those are 3 key components, y'all. Like, I can just leave it right here and that can just be the video. No resources. Just get clarity on what you do. And so for, again, the first 2 years, it was difficult for me trying to figure out what my niche was specifically. I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. I'm doing event planning, I'm doing coaching, I'm doing speaking, and I had to narrow down what I do. So I want to give you all an example, and I'm going to use myself. I am a business owner. My business is Tramika Craddock Enterprises. Within that business, I coach. That's one of the things that I do. I may have other products and services, but let's figure out the first thing that you do. I coach. And so I have clarity on I coach. I have went through a certification class and gotten certified. So I have invested in that particular area. Not a free resource. I had to actually pay for it to be able to help people on a professional level, to be able to gain additional tips and strategies and tools that I can use to help people, and not just say, well, I'm gonna help people because I have the experience. Now, don't get me wrong, experience is very, very important. But I took it to another level when I invested, because that's how much it's important to me to be able to change lives. Now, who lives do I change, or who do I coach? I coach moms. And so that's become clear to me. One of the biggest resources, or one of the biggest tools that I always say, is experience. And yes, we do need the education and things of that nature, but experience. I feel like I'm a great mom. That's what people admire about me. And so my biggest audience, or the biggest people who tell me that they want me to help them with particular things, is moms. So I coach moms. What do I coach moms to do? I coach moms on how to find a healthy balance between the daily tasks of motherhood and pursuing their own dreams. And let me just break that down. I do not believe, when people see that word balance, that you can 100% have a balance in everything you do. I brand myself as a wife mompreneur. That's a wife, a mother, and an entrepreneur. There's no way I'm giving 33.33333% to being a wife, a mom, and an entrepreneur. Sometimes the scale is all over the place. And so what I do is I found strategies to help me. And so what I do now is I can help other moms with the responsibilities of motherhood, so that, again, it's not even all across the board, but we find a healthy balance in it. It's one thing to say that I'm going to be involved in my child life, I'm going to be intentional about it, I'm going to work the job, I'm going to start the business, but what about us? What about you? I'm talking to you. What about you? Are you doing things that make you happy? Are you doing things that is going to help you when it comes to self-care, to replenish, to get rest, taking care of yourself, to be able to do all those other things, be a wife, be a mom, run the business, work the job, whatever that looks like. And so I'm not helping moms find just a balance of 33.33% or 50% over here and 50% over here. I'm helping you find a healthy balance. What's healthy, where I'm not neglecting too much on this area and putting too much time over here, and I'm changing up my rhythm as I need to throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year, whatever that looks like. And everybody's healthy balance looks different, because everybody has a different level or amount of responsibilities, or I call them hats, that we wear. And so that's what I do, and I'm very clear on what I do now. And so I show up because I'm speaking about it. I'm doing this video. I'm letting moms know what I can do, what I can assist with. And those particular subjects that we talk about mostly is time management, organization and planning, strategies on the daily tasks of motherhood. So those are just some of the things, or some of the topics that I help with when it comes to moms, self-care, things of that nature. And so I'm showing up to help my target audience, or the people that I know. I'm in Facebook groups. I'm on the PTA. I love talking to moms all the time. And so for me, this was something that came natural. So I don't know why it took me so long to find the clarity, to be honest with you, because I talk to moms every single day. And so for me, again, it did take a while, but I want to cut down the time that is going to take you to get clear about your business. And so, again, I could have did a video just on that alone, but I showed up here today to give you those free resources. So let me go ahead and give you those free resources. One of the biggest things in the area that I'm going to talk about today is marketing. Once you find out what you do, who you serve, and the biggest thing is finding out how can they find out about, or putting yourself, let me say this, putting yourself in a position where they know what you do, that they know that you have the solution for their answers. And so marketing is very, very important. I always tell my husband, if I didn't go to school for business, I probably should have been a marketing major. I love commercials. I just love good marketing. And so these are some, from a marketing aspect, some of them, most of them, I should say. These are some free resources that I want to leave with you. Again, I have 15 of them. Number one is knowing whether or not you need a website. Some people don't need to start off with just a website, especially if you're selling products or just depending on what you're doing. And see, that's why I want you all to show up on Saturday morning, or go ahead. I want you to comment on the post or inbox me so that I can know specifically what type of business you're starting, and I can be able to help you and say, okay, these are the type of platforms that you may need to be on. And so social media, that's my number one free resource. Everybody's on it, no matter where you at on it. Well, most of us, let me say that. And so those social media platforms, knowing what type of business you have and what particular platform that you need to be on, so that the people you are serving know where to find you. And so you have Twitter, you have LinkedIn, you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have Google, you have blog sites, you have YouTube. And so those are multiple social media platforms, and it's just about figuring out which one that you need to be on. They are free. Totally 100% free. Does not cost you anything to start these particular platforms or begin to market your business on these particular platforms. That's resource number one. Number two is Canva. People have always inboxed me asking me, how do you make your flyers? How are they so neat? They're so nice. They're so professional looking. Canva, I'm giving the answer. I'm giving away the resource. It's going to allow your business to have professional marketing materials. Oh my gosh, you can do so much on Canva, and you can go check it out for yourself. This is on the free level that they have, because they do have a paid level as well. You can do business cards, you can do invitations, you can do coupons, you can do flyers. So many things. You can even do an ebook on Canva. And so definitely make sure that you're checking out Canva. Number three is, if you decide that you do need a website, for whatever reason, your business causes you to need a website, or you want a website, free websites, Wix, WordPress, and Weebly. Now, these do have paid subscriptions as well, but you're more than welcome to start at the free level. It may have some type of marketing material on it that says, this is created by Wix. A banner, marketing banner, that's the word I'm looking for. It may have a marketing banner on it, but you're more than welcome to use these if you want to drive people to a particular place and you're not a big social media person. And so that's resource number three. If your business can use a blog, like I can use a blog, I can do a blog. I actually did a blog for a little bit of time. And you have a business where you need to have a blog, there are free blog resources, websites. And so Blogger, Tumblr, and Weebly, Weebly, you can create a free blog on these particular websites. So go check these out. Number five, if you want to put videos or commercials together, iMovie. All day long, you want to put a marketing commercial together, or some marketing material of what you do, how you do it with words and videos and pictures. iMovie, you can use iMovie. If you have an Apple product, that is free. Number six is, if you want to start to begin receiving payments, you have PayPal and you have Stripe. So look into those, paypal.com, stripe.com. PayPal does have a business option where you have a little bit more features than just the personal option on the business option. And so look into those as well. Number seven, if you are a photographer, definitely, or you are some type of consultant and you're sending contracts or anything to your consulting clients that they need to keep track of, Dropbox. Now, all of these things that I'm providing to you do have some type of paid features, but you can start on the free level. And so Dropbox, once you need more storage, you can pay for more storage, but there is a certain amount of storage that is used on the free level. So Dropbox. Number 8 is Google Voice. Do you need a separate number, a business number, where you don't have to have you're not giving out your personal number and having everyone call your personal number? You can distinguish between the two. If it's a business call or a personal call, Google Voice, free. Number 9, if you need to talk to clients or customers for whatever reason via a video chat, Skype. Everybody knows about Skype. People are using Skype for interviews. It is okay to use Skype. So if people need to, say, for example, you're doing childcare and you may need to be interviewed by a family, or you may want to offer this service. That's something different that, childcare providers may not be offering right now. I can offer you a free Skype where, you may want to show them the area. That saves time for them having to come out. It saves your time. Whatever it may look like that you need to do a video chat for, Skype. Number 10 is Ripple, is RIPL, and that helps you to create social media videos as well. You can do those and put them on Facebook. It was a feature that Facebook rolled out. Facebook and Instagram, again, that's RIPL for marketing videos. 11, Groupon. People don't know that the average person anybody can put a product or a service on Groupon. Anybody. And so the only thing that I would tell you to keep in mind about Groupon is that it does take a large percentage of the portion. But if you're just trying to get yourself out there, any amount of money is better than none at all. And so if you're just trying to get the exposure, again, marketing, you can use Groupon for your products and services as well. That's number 11. Number 12 is how many network events are you attending? There should be a certain amount of networking events, depending on your business, that you're attending to make sure that you are marketing your business and getting your business the type of exposure that it needs. And I know I'm going through these fast because it's a lot of them. Number 13 is MailChimp. And so this is a free resource where you can actually email out to, say you start to build your clientele and you have a list of people, you may be running a promotion, or you want to tell them about a new product that you have coming out, anything of that nature. MailChimp has a free service where you can start to build your email list, put it in this particular system, and you're able to send it out. And it's really cool. I've used it several times for PTA. I really do like MailChimp. So keep that in mind as well. Google Docs is another one that you can use. This will help you. I'm big on organization, right? And so this is going to help you if you have like contracts or things that you need to share with other clients or just keep for yourself. This is going to help you be organized. Everything is online. Dropbox is another one where you can have digital documents that you're saving. And so I just want to be sure to be able to help you with those. And then Google. If you don't know, if you're looking for an app that's going to help you, for example, an app that's going to help you push your stuff on social media. You're not a big social media person. You got a lot of stuff going on, but you know that you need to be present on social media, and so that people are seeing what you do. There is an app called Buffer where you can schedule out your social media posts. And so it's a very helpful resource. So Google, something as simple as Google, that is a free resource where you can say, this is what I need, put it in Google and search it, and it will give you back a list of options that you can take a look into, investigate, just look into and research, I should say, which option is going to be best for you. And so that's what I do. I use Google a lot. And so I want to go down those 15 resources. I really hope that this has helped someone today. Again, being on social media, having social media platforms is number 1. That's totally free to you. Number 2 is Canva. That's going to help you with your marketing materials. Number 3, if you do need a website, WordPress, Wix, and Weebly. If you decide that you want to do a blog. Number 4 is Blogger, Tumblr, and Weebly. Number 5 is putting videos together or marketing commercials on iMovie. Number 6 is when you decide that you want to start receiving payments, PayPal and Stripe. Number 7, Dropbox. Number 8, Google Voice for that separate business number. Number 9, Skype for those video calls. Number 10, another video marketing resource, Ripple. Number 11 is Groupon. Number 12 is getting out to networking events. Number 13 is MailChimp. Number 14, is Google Docs. and number 15 is simply Google. So I hope that has helped. If you do have individual questions, don't forget the live Q&A on Saturday morning. I am going to be talking about something very, very special, so please meet me there. I hope to see you there on Saturday. That's all I have for you today. And remember, if you do need to go back and see Mom Hack 1 through 3, those are available through YouTube, or you can scroll through my page and find the links or the videos and take a look. Thank you.